From Texas to Phoenix in this World Series with it tied at a game apiece. And we welcome you inside. The Hall of Famer John Smoltz power with the late home runs leading the Rangers to the win. Game 2, John, was textbook in his 23rd big league game.
Yeah, it's pretty amazing. The rookie pitched Game 7, and he did well. I think the same thing for pitching. Can he give the Texas Rangers depth and innings because
3 of the World Series.
Night back in Phoenix and back for the 2023 World Series on Fox Business.
Unleashed a fastball that opened up a cut on his right thumb just below the nail. Scherzer layer of protection. The bigger questions for Scherzer tonight, as John said, absence. Scherzer said he can throw his fastball 100%.
This delivery removing a glitch at the top of it. The result? Wrong rookie pitchers in postseason history are seeing him for the very first time.
Change their 3 and 4. Bruce Bochy flips Adolis Garcia and Leody Taveras to finish things up against his 25 in Game 2. And off we go in Game 3 with strike 1.
it will do damage. If they don't, it'll throw enough strikes and use that pitch right there. That slide is any young pitcher I've seen in a long time.
That slider is one of the most talked about. Downstairs with the fastball here, and it's 2-1.
He's got a really above average changeup.
Home of the 2-1. Semien takes ball 3. Here it comes. Semien. It's Carroll making the call and the catch, and the pitch of profile. His ERA was above 8. So he goes down to AAA, makes some change out in the 3rd inning of his first game. 7 ERA since, and he's going to get Seager on 1 pitch.
And swung out in front and grounded out. Those are the kind of outs you've got. Aggressive hitters.
Here's a little lineup change that you're going to split up the left-handers and Seager and Carter. It's postseason.
That pitch, but his fastball, as we can imagine, is going to have extra life.
Fought to Garcia with a 1-1. Yeah, that's outside for ball 2. That field for Alec Thomas. And the rookie Brandon Pfaadt just Sweet hair featured in our cartoon mock-up of this lineup. Thomas, a rehab in the postseason would be. What should we be looking for tonight?
Not the perfect command that Scherzer has, but
curve inside ball 1.
And his fastball that he throws for.
There's a strike. It's 1-1.
Talk about pitching in the lane of your fastball. In the lane of your fastball.
Game 7 against the Astros.
Oh no!
That is a little Houston, but pretty clearly. He's not had the field. 2 to Carroll. It is Carroll busting up that line. Seager knew and got rid of it quickly.
9-0. He was drafted by the shoulders. I bet you that chip's still there.
He's only human. His first one to Marte is a fastball away. Struck out 9 of them. There's the changeup. Okay, I belong here. From that moment forward, falls behind Marte. 3-0. Postseason record 18 career. Order's been reaching. Those guys have been driving him in. Take it. So 1 out base runner here, and Gabban's in. Takes a strike.
DNA of the Arizona Diamondbacks.
Pause in an 0-1 pitch. Bouncing. Goes to second one. On to first, a double play.
As for conditions more ideal for players to be at their
career on a 14-game on-base streak. And today finds himself hit cleanup in a World Series game. Unfazed at every step. Hits first base runner of the day for Texas.
The strike zone, a disciplined hitter. For a young hitter, it's just
bit on the bases. They have not. Healed speed. A little bit low for Bauer. It can also mean that they don't have the house. Down the line foul.
Yeah, it's interesting. I mean, great pitching performance are going to get them, but they're 2 really good.
Solo shot. Cracks it. There's 1. There's 2.
6 double play turn while he's been on the mound. He's more of a
more and more of, especially as his postseason's underway. His first one, Jonah Heim is swung on and missed. Starts him with
in the strike zone.
And then he turns it up with a 4-seam. Brandon Pfaadt's 0-2. Thomas. And he faces the minimum. An 8-pitch second. Against Christian Walker, who drives the Taveras on the move. Not going to get there. He rides them on the first pitch that he sees.
Sometimes you chase them so hard you get into a funk. That single.
It was 4 for 4 in game 2.
You can only guess. It has something to do with it. Fastball.
Slides, Walker runs through the stop sign. Garcia, the best arms in baseball, makes him pay.
And he never looked back up.
Field assist from Garcia. Now it's Gurriel tapping one along first and foul. With that arm, third in the majors, and now 1 to Gurriel. 2 out.
The one thing to look, much better pitch. See how late turn gets off the end of the bat? Out that much. They will put the ball in play.
About Alec Thomas. A curve is in there.
And comes out of his hand. It has a big loop to it. Looks like a ball to the hitter.
We get to this. Buzzes a fastball in.
Mistake. That's first and third.
Fires the 1-1 pitch. Thomas pitches to Young. Barman throw. 1-5-3. Fathomably, with no runs having scored.
Kick it. Can I kick it?
Baseball had in mind with the rule changes of the pitch clock. It has been
that pressure.
Still no runs though. No balls and 2 strikes.
You know, in Arizona, he has come out. Brandon has been sharp.
Oh, just misses low. Kenny got the umpire with the smallest zone in baseball. You saw that play there, and then the tremendous play Josh Young made on a 1-2 and taking a change low. Count evens up. Here's the 8 pitch. Boy, oh boy, it's been tough. Hot field towards the gap, hustling over Thomas. Thomas's throw, not in time.
The outfielders of Arizona, they do not have great arms, but
Young took him beat twice. Good defense. Takes his slider down and away, and the count's the 1-1 pitch. Chopper, foul.
Hitting the fastball a little bit easier because when you chase
the 1-2 is a nasty sinker to get him swinging.
I think it's some good life on his fastball, and he got right to his secondary stuff. And it was
a 1 from Fox. Fouls it back, and it's 0-2.
Tavares has not been able to stay off the changeup or the low breaking ball.
It's 1-2. Taken low. 2-2. Bouncing ball is. The field goes low. 2 out.
Stubborn to the inner part of the strike zone, but guess what? Huge.
Pulls it foul. Played a little bit. His career where he struggled earlier. 2 out, and 0-1 pitch is inside, and it's 1-1. On this 1-1 pitch, Simeon takes down and away for ball 2. 2-1. On the move, not going to get there. Marcus Simeon final. Rangers strike first in game.
You see where that pitch was. That pitch came back into his sweet spot. I mean, it literally.
It is best Jeter impersonation with a 2-out World Series hit right. Oh, Corey Seager. Goodbye. 3-0 Texas.
He hasn't seen a ton of pitches.
Hammered it. Strike 1 on 4. A home run. Fatso 2 is shot down the line, foul. First pitch after the mound visit. You know they went out. There's 1-2. Garcia swings and misses at the high fastball. The 2023 World Series on Fox is presented by Capital Curveball. So his world has shifted a little bit. He's struggled.
Crazy turnaround. You give a guy like Scherzer lead a lot different than obviously if it's 0-0.
30th 2 to Longoria. Got him swinging.
Like, and of course, never want to get hit on your pitching arm. And
Perdomo squares around, takes a strike. He's like Henry Rowan-Gardner.
You know, I know pitchers get made fun of a lot. Oh, you got a blisters.
Garcia, and 2 up and 2 down in this 3rd inning. You couldn't win more than 8 prior to 1995 when they went to he and Scherzer tonight. 2 balls and no strikes.
All 4.
That is the wrong guy to issue a 2-out. Has not attempted a steal yet in this World Series.
By being too quick to home plate, that has an effect to the hitter. And they'll
pitch. Marte takes him to do it. Making the turn. He will throw on the brakes.
Diamondbacks. They did a lot of two-out damage in last game.
Marte, nice one there, and they strand Carroll at second. Captain. Dueling bullpen games. Carter taking ball one from Brandon Pfaadt. That's part.
Well, the big theme right now has been
Marte's got to get Carter. Positive contributions on and off the field, supporting those in the Judge. 1 ball, 1 strike on Garver.
Never get a foul ball in the booth. Oh man, we got a great shape.
Got a chase. One of the best sliders he's thrown tonight. And here we came up in May, but it is shocking what he's done this month.
To say the least about his makeup.
High for Gurriel. 1, 2, 3, 4th for the rookie Pfaadt. Big story here in Phoenix. This is Scherzer getting ready to come out to in agony.
Yeah, it looked like by coming out of the game, and that is not easy to do. And Gray's going to
scoreless innings from the bullpen in game 1. And this is a guy who's a starter. Is a 1 way outside.
This will be a challenge for John Gray. And his pitches.
His 1-1 pitches swung on and missed. Good life.
It's just
7.
Yeah.
1-2 to Moreno is in the dirt.
The first time he came, the 97-mile-an-hour fastball, but he's going to have to make.
Let's go of a 2-2, and it's fouled back.
John a little tighter and crisper on the outside part of the plate. He throws kind of a.
Gabby Moreno swings and misses. Nasty one there.
Almost near tears. He was clearly frustrated with what happened.
Him again. Makes his way back from that, only to have something else.
That is a no-go.
Loads up against Christian Walker. 2 up and 2 down for Gray here in the 4th, with the Rangers leading. Well, Pham was 4 for 4 last game and said, hey, the game's in hand at this point. Jace might not get. Harris. And John Gray with a 1, 2, 3, 4. Within game 3 as they trail 3-0. And Brandon Pfaadt misses variety.
Well, the one thing that's important now, and really Texas is in a must-win situation for.
Pfaadt to the plate with a 1-1. Yeah, the Texas
in the game used the top 3 guys, and it used.
Knock it in with the bullpen. Low fouls it off, and we check in with Tom Verducci.
Bibliophile, who knew?
Facing Lodo. Oh my goodness.
Wow. And I think that was low.
And he's been on. Get a lot of Division I interest, and so he went to the school as kind of just the family. Got a chase, and it's 0-2. Bellerman, one of them with him, one of them still there. And if his 0-2 is a good slider, but a better take. Oh, that caught the bat.
Not his hand, and that it went foul.
Another 1-2 from Pfaadt. Got it. He's got that slider working.
Better with that. He will hold Texas right here.
Postseason a 3rd time. Marcus Simeon's on deck. That would be 1 ball, 1 strike. Caught it 3rd by Longoria. Back to first late.
With an enrollment of about 4,000. And when Brandon Pfaadt was
5th round pick in 2020, that was only a 5-round draft. On this 1-1 pitch, down by Longoria, who sticks with it and throws him out. Nice fall classic. He leads off when you come back. This improbable World Series matchup. His 2nd inning of work. Strike 1 on Lourdes Gurriel.
This is and why they were able to bounce back.
You said coming into the series you thought Lourdes Gurriel was.
And of course played with the.
In Cuba. He's been called Cuba's Babe Ruth. Hey, an 0-2 pitch. Long throw, strong throw for the first out of the 5th. On first, Gray cuts it off and beats him to the bag.
And a nice play here by John Gray. That would have been chaos if it got
cut out the middleman.
Yep.
Blows it by him. First pitch fastball, then he breaks off a slider. Postseason run have been Evaldi and Montgomery, but those guys gave up. His 0-2 spins away, and it's ball 1. On 1-2, Longoria up, foul ground at first for Lowe. 6 up and 6 down. The 119th Fall Classic, and it is 3-0 Texas in front. And now facing Seager.
Well, like I said, the game has changed.
Seager's run, drifting back with room for the first out of the set. It was Simeon with a base hit. Garcia's 0 for 2, and he chases a slider.
But if they can keep the game within a 3-run period,
time that he'd faced him. And Torrey said he heard the boos and go today. And maybe the best way for them to win this series. Home with a 2-2. Garcia fouls it off.
Up and confusing is the preparation. That is hard to do.
Here's the payoff, and Garcia watches ball 4. Well, Sunday on Fox, down to the bullpen when Miguel Castro is ready to go, and Fox going to get a good.
This young man is getting a nice pep talk from his man.
Run to Adolis Garcia. He misses outside. Ball 1 on Evan Carter.
Pitches. Moment that doesn't allow them to win, but that is so to do something at the plate for sure.
Yeah, took it where it was pitched in their first and second. Yep. And salt in the wound was that in the next half inning, Texas got magnified.
That moment.
Scoring first. 2 on for Garver and a frisbee of a slider in for a strike. Garver has knocked in a run in 4 straight. Takes outside.
And more chaotic and put more pressure on the base pass. They don't have one just.
We've seen it, John. I mean, it happens like that with these guys.
Making mistakes pay.
First, Garver fouls it off. Another 2-2. Center field. Thomas sprinting on. He's got it. So Arizona came back, blowout win in game 2. All 3 runs here in Jonah high. Left side, Longoria throws and benefits from the clip. 3-0 game. It's Perdomo, and it's ball 1. The 1-0 pitch on the corner, strike 1. And in the same
name a game 4 starter on purpose. A lot of people thought, oh, it might.
2-2. Got him with a high fastball. 7 up.
So you knew that coming in. Of course, the Rangers would series. But this is, and they used the same formula in game 4, I believe.
1 gone. Corbin Carroll laid on a couple, and he's behind.
Why? I don't mind scripting a game. I really don't. Like, you got it.
How about John Gray? 2 out.
But on the fly, when you have pitchers having the
9th year of a good big league career. That is off Simeon's glove.
For a minute, I thought it broke his glove. And this ball had serious spin, and
Moreno pokes the first. The crowd as Garcia makes the grab. We're back after a word. We'll be right back. Or that game for these 2 teams. A lot of it has to do with how this one goes. We saw Nelson in game 1 of this series pitch around.
He loves to get the ball outside the zone.
Sells back to the track. He's got it.
And doing that.
Birds, no runs, 7 Ks.
I'm going to come in after Max gets hurt.
1-0 on Young.
No rules. You could be brought in at any point, and it's so.
Perdomo's got it. 2 out. Tom, what do you got on there?
He's a 5-pitch guy as a starting pitcher. Tonight.
Disappearing. That's the.
John, it was 6 1/3 scoreless innings from the bullpen that set the table. 2-2. Kyle Nelson with a 1-2-3 7th. And as we stretch in game. This World Series tied at a game apiece. Games,
but they didn't. This play right here, sometimes the bounces go your way.
Like for you coming into the game under the circumstances you did with Max.
And really fill up the zone and attack. That's what I thought we did.
You've been
Here's Christian Walker coming to the plate, and a new pitcher in the game.
He's growing with every outing in confidence of throwing strike.
Who has looked so much better the last couple games. Walker shoots one to center. 1 away in the 7th. Philadelphia, and they've gotten booed some, but then one day the fans got their plate. Pham won't get there, and Tommy Pham keeps on chugging.
Locked in, and when he gets locked in like this, you want him off.
Buckled his knees on the first pitch that day off. The chase and strike 2. They said, hey, we think we're good, but they were waved. Gurriel swings out of his shoes there. So it'll be up to Alex. Swing of this season for Arizona. The 8th inning of Game 4. We'll get 23-year-old Alec Thomas. Watches the comes home. Thomas climbs the ladder. Sky's 97.
Like he'd be really aggressive on a pitch up. Now they're going to check.
They clearly saw something. Spores, though, send a back issue. Josh Spores has been waiting years for a real opportunity in the big league. 2. Thomas fouls it off. Another 2-2. Another foul ball. His ups and downs this year. For the best that he's ever looked. 2-2. Thomas has worked it full. The 9th pitch. Swings and misses, and Spores get against him. Phoenix is Marcus Semien. Leads off and takes ball 1 from Luis Guidar. Doing good work and flaming a fastball.
Within reach. 2 innings to go. And if you're Torey Lovello, you got it on.
Marte to get Semien. Aaron Judge, winner of the Clemente Award, was honored before the. John Smoltz is here too. Still get the sense, John, that in this series there's going to be some chaotic off of nothing phasing him.
That's the thing. You know, it's hard. Underdog.
Seager down on strikes. 2 away.
And the culture that they created here. And so they don't think.
They lost 110 games in 2021 as Garcia. And they're in the World Series 2 years after that. Winston as he goes up along first. You hope that's.